and more people are making friends and finding relationships online through websites like eHarmony and Match.com, as well as social networking sites such as Facebook. Unfortunately, sometimes they're opening themselves up to misrepresentation or even danger. That's why Chloe Terry, her sister, and one of their friends launched the website called Datefaxx to help women check out potential dates before meeting them in person. Chloe and her father Phillp join us now. Chloe, you were only 16 when you did this.
17.
17? Yes. And so how did you guys come up with the idea?
You know what, me and my sister and our friend Alexis were at a friend's house, and her mom had just come back from a date because, you know, a lot of our friends' parents are dating now, and he was a creep. And we started talking, and we were like, is there something on the dating websites that give background information? How did she know who she was going on a date with? She just got his name and his photo. How did she know that was really who that was?
Did she meet him online?
Yeah, she met him online. And so we just got to talking. One thing led to another. I went to my dad, and he is a super businessman, so I was like, what can we do? I really want people to stay safe. It was really an awkward situation. I don't want anyone else to go through that. It was a big drama.
Of course. Phillp, so how did you go about trying to figure out what do we need to put on this website? How can it work and be legal and, you know, put together the kinds of information? I presume you could data mine from various sites, but do it all on one, on yours.
Sure. Background checks are being done on the web. It's all public information.
Right.
And Chloe worked with me all the way through, as far as very closely. We only started working on it probably from your idea till finish was 5.5 months.
Yeah.
We launched on Valentine's Day, the best day to launch. Yeah. And what ended up happening was the research we did, there are a few sites that do this type of thing, but we noticed there was a lot of legislation in different states through the research that are trying to get the online dating business to go ahead and take it and put it on their sites that says they don't do background checks, because they don't. So you're left out there alone. And so
that's not a good place to be. So let's take a look at one of the forms. We're going to actually take a look on the screen at what the form contains. And some of your services are free, and then the premium services cost a bit more. And we'll talk about the special going on in April and why that's happening. But let's look at the form first and tell us, what kind of information do we get if we get one of these background checks done?
Well, the premium report gives you basic information, the same thing that the report that we're giving away for free all the time. But the premium one gives you a little extra information. If you've ever looked at a background report, and people will know what I'm saying, you can't understand it.
Okay.
You've got to be a law enforcement officer or somebody to really read it and know what it says. So we put it in layman's terms that we could all understand. And we do yeses or nos, sex offenders list, violent, misdemeanor, felonies. That's all yes and no. If you see that, if you see a yes there, you probably don't want to go any further. If you see a yes there, you may want to look further. So we had another report that puts those things exactly what had happened. And it does it in terms that we can all understand. Yeah.
And I understand some men actually come forward to be, it's like being pre-qualified for a house. Oh, yeah. They volunteer to be checked out so that they can say, would you like to go to dinner? And here's my Datefaxx, by the way.
Exactly.
And so that's actually happening.
No, it's great, yes. And so they'll do that, and they can put it on their profiles, on their social profiles or on their dating profiles. They put it there, but here's the beauty. The woman can come to our site only and make sure that he's certified. We have them by name, we have an identification number, and they can look at the report themselves.
That is so interesting. So how do you feel this will change things for women, especially young women, Chloe?
I think that it's just going to, you know, keep everyone safer. I really want people to stay safe, and it's going to keep people out of dangerous situations, and we're making it easy for them.
Now, let's say we haven't signed up for this website, or we don't know about it, and we're on an online dating service. Are there things you can look for that would tell you maybe this isn't a good idea, even before you got to the background check, some red flags? Not that I'm looking, by the way.
Yeah, just what you feel. Yeah. What you feel. If you're like, I mean, if you're meeting someone online and they say, do you want to meet up? Like, don't you feel weird about that if you have no idea who they are?
Idea.
I would feel weird about that.
Yeah.
So I would do some research on them, and this just makes it easy.
So what is happening in the month of April that is special for your website?
It is National Sexual Assault Awareness Month. So we are having a special where we're giving free premium reports.
To anybody who wants
Anybody who wants one. You can check out anybody that you want. You don't have to online date. It can be someone you met in the grocery store, anybody.
And really the best search is a first name, last name,
State.
and state. And that's it.
That's all we need.
It's a great search. That's all you need. We're also working on a mobile app that you'll be able to be right there.
Man, the world is changing fast is all I can say. Chloe, thank you so much. What a great idea, Phillp. Thank you for helping her make it real. And keep us posted on what happens, because we'd like to make sure people know about this and can use this service. Datefaxx offers free services, as we mentioned, and then premium services that are a little more complicated. And once again, throughout the month of April, they're offering their premium services for free in support of National Sexual Assault Awareness Month. We're going to post additional information on our website as well. Thank you again.